Well, I'm just crossed the border into Nevada, outside the town of Searchlight. And I'm about, oh, 4 miles down this gravel road. Aired the tires down 20 pounds. And I thought I was going to camp about 4 miles behind me, a place called 6 Mile Cove, right on the Colorado River. I started looking at the map, and down this road, there's 4 or 5 of these coves right on the Colorado. 6 Mile Cove was the first one down this road. It was only 2, 3 miles down this hard gravel. And I thought, well, it's early in the morning. It's on a Monday. And the farther I went down, the less people I may have. So I got all day and a half tank of gas. So I just started easing my way down through here. Not too bad. I've been down a lot worse. Washboardy more than anything, so I'm just taking my time. It's free camping on these coves. BLM? No, I don't think it's a national something. There was a guardhouse at the beginning, but no one was there. Fee station. They did have 4 or 5 different trash bins, big ones. So on the way out, whenever I leave, there's the Colorado down there. Had a good place to dump the trash. I wish I would have known that. I just spent a week out in Camp Ibis and had several garbage bags, the little ones, the Walmart size, 4 or 5 of them, three Walmart. I was there a week. That's about what I generated, 3 Walmart bags. So I stopped at a Nevada Welcome Center rest area, dumped those off. If I would have known, I would have tossed them here. Yeah, look at that. That's the Colorado out there. Kind of wide right there. That's pretty. So when I get down here, camp right on the Colorado. I camped 2 years ago, about 15 miles downriver from here, at another almost identical style cove called Telegraph Cove. And the first 2 days during the week was fine. Ran me out of there on the weekend. They were camping literally. They took over my campsite. It was not a fun time. First couple of days weren't bad. So I'm here on a Monday, thinking I may leave by the weekend. We'll see how it goes. That's half the reason I went farther down this gravel road than I would have normally. I would have stayed at 6 Mile, and I'm thinking I don't want to get run over again, so get a little farther down here and see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine for the first few days of the week. As the weekend gets closer here in 4 or 5 days, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, not a bad road. I'd take a fifth wheel down here, go real slow with a fifth wheel. But I'd do it. All right, I'll turn the camera back on when we get a little closer to our where we're gonna end up. All right, I've come about 7 miles down the power line, turned left, came 2 miles down this road down to the water, 9 Mile Cove. And I think we're getting down here to this, not a bad road. We're getting down here to the 9 Mile campground. I did see there are people here. Just as I popped around the corner, I could see that there's at least one rig down here. You can see some trees as we get closer to the water. Boy, the Colorado River is looking really blue. It's supposed to be in the 80s for the next week. I thought I'd get down here next to the water and have a nice place to stay for a week. And then I'm going to find a campground because I need a shower and I'm going to need to fill up my water tank. I carry a 20-gallon tank here in the van. 18 is about what you can fill it to. And if I'm miserly with it, I can go about 3 weeks. It depends on how many baths I take. Distance out here is deceptive. I thought I was getting real close, but just keep coming downhill. Keep coming downhill. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty. That's a pretty good sized rig. No, what is that? That's a truck camper pulling a trailer or a big Class C? I can't tell. I think it may be a big Class C. Oh, it's behind the bathroom. There's a pit toilet here that's obscuring it. It's making it look weird. Yeah, I knew I was going to have neighbors. Can't camp on the water and out here in the desert not have neighbors. But after spending a week out by myself on Camp Ibis, left there this morning, it'd be nice to be able to see a little water again. And something green. Look at all this greenery. It's a little tight. 14-day free camping. Yeah, Class C carrying a boat. All right, let's get out and walk around. Maybe I'll go down farther down there. What's down there? I don't know. Yeah, let me see if I can find a better place to stay than right here. Yeah, this is more like it. I've been here a few days now. Rolled in here Monday, I think, and this guy was camped right here. And this was, I talked to him briefly. He's a grumpy old cuss, like me. I don't think he was happy that he said that he hadn't had neighbors in a while. But this is kind of loose over here. Later that night, a truck did come in here, came right past me on the beach. Went over there, farted around, went back. He went way over there by those trees. Spent the night. So that guy in there, Class C, had 2 of us crowding them. So I got up the next morning. I watched them. They were fishing. Jumped on the bike. There's 5 of these little coves like this. 2 of them are really designated for camping, but you can do like 5. There's 5 different coves. So I jumped on the bike. Actually, I walked the one. It's a 3-mile ride on the bike, but I walked the 3/4 of a mile down there, looked at it. There wasn't much there. And then jumped on the bike the next morning, went all the way down to one of the other coves, and it was a 7-mile ride. 2 miles up the river, but 7 miles on the road. No one was there, but it was kind of windy and exposed and kind of crappy. I came back and I saw this truck. It was parked here. He was leaving. Got down here and this Class C was gone. So I've had the place to myself for, I don't know, I might have been here 3 days now. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm kind of surprised no one's here right now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, so it's prime time for somebody to show up. And I'm sure by Friday there'll be a couple rigs in here. Yeah. So I came in and I parked right here. And I looked at this. The ProMasters dig in hard. I probably could have got into here, but try to keep away from the loose sand. The ProMasters, they just dig right in. That front wheel drive. This is pretty good. Actually, this ain't bad right here. Kind of a slope. If I had a truck, I'd definitely get down here. Yeah, that truck, he came in after dark. You see him with the flashlights all flashing around. And he came over here. He's a braver man than I because he got around this tree shrub. You can almost see his tire track right here. And if this tire was here, he was in a good 8, 9, 10 inches of water, maybe a foot. He went all the way back here. He had a overlander rig with a 10 on top of the little truck. So not like it was a truck camper. I don't know if I'd do that with a truck camper. That's pretty brave. Yeah, he was tucked way back up into here. They only stayed the night. They said and then left the next morning. I think the Class C probably left before him because he didn't want the two of us here. Yeah, this is where they were staying. A nice little spot. Don't think you're gonna know. I see some tire tracks down there. So yeah, if you got the right rig, you can get back here. I sure the hell ain't gonna do it with the van. That's a nice picture. See the van down there? It's a good thumbnail right there. Probably use that. Been warm. I was in a pair of shorts and no shirt for a couple hours today. First time I've seen sun in a while. It's blindingly white. Got up into the upper 70s, but the sun's really warm. Yep, watch the tree. But it's been windy. I have not seen any burros, but the tracks are everywhere. Wild burros, wild donkeys. Their tracks are everywhere and their droppings are everywhere. Of course, it gets dark at 4:30, so they could be all running around the van. I'd never see them. Yeah, really cannot beat this. I don't know if I said when I was coming in here, I think I did. Got my eye on a little state park down the road, about an hour from here. I need to fill water tanks, and I need to do laundry. I need to do everything. I need to do laundry, big grocery run. I got, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday here. For 3 days, I'm running out of water and I'm running out of food. I think I can make it. It'll be close. Yeah, turn you into the sun just for a bit, but there's a pit toilet. It's pretty good. It's not bad. That's the road in, right into the sun. Cottonwood Cove. Well, Cottonwood Cove is the main, there's actually a main campground down at the beginning of the dirt road that comes in. I'm looking online and I'm not really sure what's the deal out here. It's part of the National Lake Mead National Recreation Area, I believe. And there was 2 campgrounds, national campgrounds down there, and a RV resort, private, and a boat launch area. I'm looking online and it looks like the RV resort had bought the national campgrounds, or at least they're now running them. Thought about going down there, but I was looking, they don't have any showers, even at the big campground. So the private one they do, but it's $45 a night. It's a little steep. Just take a shower. So I'm gonna go down to the state park campground I'm looking at for Boondock for $10 a night, or a site with no utilities for $10 a night. But I can get to use the showers there, so that's the plan anyways. But yeah, cannot beat this. Yeah, another empty beach. Though I don't expect it to stay empty. But for the last couple days, I've had the place to myself. It's me and the ducks. So, guess this is going to be it for the video. Not much going on. Just kind of living down by the river in my van. Until next week. Thanks for watching.